Pridgeon says that guests heading to his waterfront condo for a 4th of July party last night were turned away from the area because of their race. Buffalo police now say they will look into those allegations. 2 on your side's Dave McKinley is digging deeper for us tonight.
But what I experienced tonight and what the people who came to see me tonight, it's not fair, it's not right.
What Pridgeon claimed in a 7-minute-long Facebook video he posted late last night was that some of his guests tried to turn down Lakefront Boulevard here to get to his condo were either hassled for ID or turned away for what he can only surmise is their race.
None of my neighbors, none of their guests were stopped. A quarter of the guests at my house were stopped when they wanted to make a turn down my street.
He also said it's not the first time.
I had to go out of my house for the 3rd year in a row
to stand at this corner and tell the cops who his guests were. Based on prior incidents, he says he even notified police ahead of time he was expecting guests, not that he should have had to in the first place.
Why do people come to see me or who look like me? Why can't they turn down the street? But everybody else did.
And use the term, folks who look like me were being told they couldn't go down here being asked for ID.
Well, again, I can't speak to whether or not that's what happened. I personally wasn't there.
But Buffalo Police Lieutenant Jeff Rinaldo says they'll get to the bottom of this, and that's coming from the very top.
The Buffalo Police Department, we expect everybody to be treated equally, and when accusations arise that hasn't occurred, the commissioner is quick to open up an investigation and we look at it. Well, I know that Internal Affairs will be speaking to the lieutenant who is responsible for that area as well as the officers on those posts, and if there's merit to it, quick action will be taken.
Listen, news, don't call me tomorrow. I'm not doing any interviews. Dave.
We honored Pridgeon's request not to call him. Instead, we went to his office to see him, where he came out and sat with us only long enough to politely decline an interview. But just before we arrived, he'd posted another video.
I just want to clarify some things and the reason.
In a 10-minute video, he went on to say this has nothing to do with him as a councilman or anything against cops per se. He says it has everything to do with him as a man and other men like him, and where apparently things stand in 2017.
This is simply about access for all people.
Pridgeon did confirm that Police Commissioner Daniel Dorenda did call him this morning and that the two talked for a while, but he only added that he was, quoted now, satisfied with the course of their conversation. Reporting from along Buffalo's waterfront, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.